accountability got our country, economy, and institutions into a whole lot of trouble. Regulators were too nice to hedge funds and speculators and Wall Street. Bernie Madoff allegedly ripped off individuals and companies to the tune of $50 billion by pretending to be nice. This isn't the first time this has happened in American business. The crash of '29 was another case where people weren't willing to ask the tough questions. While the first years of the new millennium were defined by this fixation on superficial niceness, we believe we're entering a new era. Practical people-hating directed towards those demanding our enmity, bankers, Fed chairmen, politicians, and other miscreants who have mucked up our 401ks and fractured our financial infrastructure. A democratic society, built on free trade, has no room for those willing to rig the game and harm millions of people. There are serious consequences for not people-hating enough. Our nation has discovered in the past decade how a minority of bad apples can rot not just the rest of the fruit, but the barrel as well. The time has come to face reality. Studies and countless real-life stories clearly demonstrate that people are hating people. Yes, at your very own office. We work too many hours, meet too often, travel too much, and email constantly. Burnout or cowering in your cubicle or office are not viable options.
The rude game. According to U.S. News and World Report, 89% of people say rudeness is a serious problem. 78% say it's gotten worse in the past 10 years, and 99% of people say they are not rude.
For those wondering whether we're serious, a brief note of explanation. We like and sometimes even love individuals. It's people we hate. Many of you may genuinely enjoy the company of your office mates. There's a reason for that. These are people who fall within the standards and expectations you set for your daily interactions. The men and women whose natural shortcomings are offset by their capabilities and character. The problem with most people is that they rarely bother to belly up to this relationship point. They just stand in your way, annoy and irritate. At times, facing them can be more than we can stand. As comedian Rich Hall said in Seattle back in the 1980s, when he was found hiding in the kitchen of the Comedy Underground after his show one night, "I like people, just not in a group." This audiobook is designed for business people who recognize the difference between genuine individuals and people. Men and women who know they can't wait for some promised corporate utopia. Being nice when everyone else is just playing nice is not wise, nor is it good for your career. Now that you've gotten this far, we should let you know what you're getting into. You're about to undertake a discipline, like karate or judo. Think of it as jujitsu for outsmarting the corporate oafs. Who are these oafs? We call them the 10 least wanted. Many other audiobooks have focused on the positive people in business. Happy people, creative people, productive people. The 10 least wanted are just the opposite. They are the stop signs, the naysayers who block your every idea, the switchblades, those underhanded jerks who take credit for your work, that flim-flam down the hall with a snarky tendency to trick you into doing his work for him. And then there's Minuteman, who steals your time in bite-sized chunks that eat up your day. This is just a glimpse of a few of the men and women who keep us from doing our work and realizing our dreams. We'll be meeting them and the rest of the 10 least wanted in depth in the chapters to come, learning skills and strategies for defeating them. It's time to take action. In your hands, you hold the key to keeping people out of your face. Everyone hates people at some point, and if you say you don't, you're lying. Don't worry, it's not a bad thing. The contributions of people haters are increasingly respected and even sought out. Brad Bird, the director of The Incredibles and Ratatouille, two of Pixar's crop of amazing computer-generated films, chooses to work with computer artists who are people haters. Employees who have become frustrated because their individual approaches to the medium are not valued by the industry at large. Bird calls them black sheep in an interview in the McKinsey Quarterly. When he was tackling the animation job on The Incredibles, he sought out these malcontents, believing they held the keys to novel ways of working faster, more creatively, even less expensively. "We gave the black sheep a chance to prove their theories," said Bird, "and we changed the way a number of things are done here."
As Samuel Johnson put it, I hate mankind, for I think of myself as one of the best of them, and I know how bad I am.
We believe that all of us can get smarter about dealing with people at work. Companies think nothing of devoting major resources to a competitive market analysis for a new product introduction. They assume competitors will try to knock off their innovation, undercut their pricing, steal their design. That's business. Well,